Roger, Roger. So I know this is gonna end up being like an episode, prequel bitch fest, instead of being a toy review, because you're just gonna go off on it, which is fine. Hi, welcome to another episode of Nerd Out. We've been gone for a long time. It feels like it, not really.
Nerd Out!
Yeah, do it. Just one more.
Nerd Out!
There we go. That was for you, Dave Bukowski. We're back with the Star Wars figure arts. We're going to do both the Clone Trooper and the Battle Droid. Before that, anything exciting new? Let's see, you're all worked up about the new Superman Batman trailer because they have...
They showed the whole movie, like, basically.
No, you're right. They sold the whole movie. My biggest complaint, and I just want to touch on it real quick, and then we'll move on, is like... We all knew Wonder Woman was in it, and I'm totally cool with that, but they, like, literally showed, like, blow your load moment. Like, when Wonder Woman comes in. Like, if they wanted to show Wonder Woman in the trailer, that's fine. But they showed the moment when she, like, splashes on screen.
Well, yeah, they showed the moment where it's no longer Batman versus Superman. It becomes Batman and Superman
right.
and what's-her-face versus Doomsday.
Yeah.
It's like,
damn, sweet. I agree, man. They blew their load on
they
that.
blew their load, and they're scared shitless.
Yeah.
I think they're scared shitless.
I don't know what they'd be scared of.
Maybe Marvel. Maybe,
but...
Because it seems a lot like Civil War, how you have two good guys fighting each other.
Civil War looks freaking awesome.
Is there going to be a bad guy in Civil War?
Or
is it just Iron Man versus Batman?
I think it's the conflict of Iron Man versus not Batman, but
I mean, that's what
Captain America. Yeah, I think it's like picking a side. Like they're setting it up.
Will there be a villain that they team up and fight in the Enders?
I don't think so.
They're like, oh, sorry, buddy.
I think so, which is awesome. I thought Winter Soldier was the best Marvel movie.
Me too.
Anyway.
Me too.
We're 2 weeks away. I'm going to shift to Star Wars The Force Awakening, and that's, Star Wars. I'm terrified. What did I say?
He said Force Awakening.
Oh, the Force Awakens.
Same thing, though.
I'm terrified because it's 2 weeks away, and I'm sure we're going to have something on it, but I am terrified. Like, I think maybe I shot my expectations up to the ceiling, and I don't know if I think I need to bring them back down to earth.
You know what? I don't think so. I think it's going to be good. Everybody's complaining that, they're spoiling too much. They're showing too much.
Right.
Well, you know what? I got one question for you. Have you seen Luke? They're not spoiling shit. They're letting you see what they want you to see.
My concern is that I think that I have set it up to be more than just a movie, an enjoyable movie. Like I've made it my expectations I've set like it's going to like change my life.
Well, I mean, it's got Harrison Ford as Han Solo, and Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker. That's as much as a movie can be.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the most you could ask for any movie.
If Luke goes to the dark side, I'm gonna.
It will not happen.
It better not.
You heard it here first. I will not. It can't happen.
It can't happen.
No, that would be betraying the character.
I think so too. If they do that, fuck them. I'm sorry. They can make Chewbacca a bad guy. That's cool with me. But you can't make Luke a bad guy. But let's get to the review. We've got both the figure arts by Bandai, the Clone Trooper from Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, and the Battle Droid Roger from Episode 1. And I'm figure arts thus far has been they nailed it out of the park except for the Stormtrooper, the original Stormtrooper. Dude, that gap still blows. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
You blow. But it sucks. It's distracting. But
it's better than the pasty white job on that.
I like the pasty white job. You look when they did this. We'll go to that first. Then we'll get right to it. There was not one physical construction of a clone trooper.
I agree.
Was there?
Except for this.
No, I'm talking about in the movie. Even when they were on film, there was a guy bobbing, and it wasn't a guy. It was like CGI, which sucks.
It was a green screen.
It was green. It wasn't even a dude.
Even that.
It was a computer.
Some asshole made it up how he thinks a dude would look bobbing in a helicopter or something, and it didn't look right.
It did not look good.
Yeah.
It was CGI.
It was like, Yoda was here, you saw the leg.
Yes, you saw the leg. It looked terrible.
Yeah.
And whether you like the, we're not here to debate the prequels, even though you're welcome
no
to.
debate.
Yeah, they were disappointing, but I think the Clone Trooper, I think they did a great job on it. Like I like the dull coat. Like I think
Bandai did too good of a job. They brought the shittiness of the prequel into my toy.
See, this is where I disagree. I actually think it makes me appreciate the Clone Trooper more.
I think the Clone Trooper would look cooler if they made costumes of it in 3 dimensions. So I would like it more painted like that, but this is more accurate to what you saw on screen.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure they didn't do it to cut a corner. They did it to be accurate.
Right.
So I'll give them that. Like they get him balls
Okay,
for
so
that.
your
But-
problem isn't with the figure. Your problem is with the movie.
Aesthetic of it. I
Yeah,
mean,
my only problem is like there's this V shape on the mask, and it looks like it was just painted in, or as a decal, and it feels like it should have been like a 3-dimensional like sculpt. But like you said, like their only source material was the CGI material, and I don't think that it was done that way.
you mean the? Oh, you mean that's just to paint it on?
Yeah, look at it. It's just
Let me
like
look
painted
closer.
on.
Oh
Yeah, it kind of bothers me, but I like the dull finish. I really do. You know what? It looks like you know, I don't know. Like I don't know if it's my preference in the overall uniform, but I think it looks sharp. Look,
yeah.
it's what you'd expect. Oh, you just broke my shit.
Yes,
wow,
I
you
did.
just broke the knee off that shit.
Yes, I did.
Oh my god.
I didn't even touch the knee though.
Yeah. Wow, we haven't even gotten to the battle droid. It's what you'd expect from Bandai. Bandai's making the best figures on the market, in my opinion, whether you like the source material or not. I think they should find a way to mass produce these into the U.S. and sell them for $25 to $27 a pop.
The whole thing is, are you trying to make a movie prop or something, or like a toy that fits in the Star Wars universe?
What is the difference? I'm
The
a little
difference
confused.
is because let's just pretend Star Wars was real.
Okay.
This would be shiny. It's the same material.
Are you sure though?
I think so.
Were they not intentionally dulled? Like, was that part of
I think it's
George
just because it's harder
Lucas's-
to render shiny material. Like,
I don't know.
I honestly think it's like yeah. I mean, I would think that they would be made out of the same material. I mean, every other
But
clone
wasn't-
from any movie,
wasn't
from
the
the
point
new
of-
JJs, they're all shiny. Very hard.
I
to
don't
do.
understand why they couldn't put a glossy sheen on it if that was what.
Because it probably would cost 100 more man hours per
Why
second.
they did it on this? I don't think Bandai cuts corners. I think you're
No, I'm saying
you're taking the movie then. Is your problem with the movie or the figure? Like that's what I don't
Both.
understand.
Like I guess the whole thing is if I were made, they did it like that to match the movie.
Mm-hmm.
But if I were making
Right.
toys, I'd want it to match the universe.
So you
and I
wanted to-
wouldn't mimic the shortcomings of the movie on a toy.
Okay, so you want inaccuracies to improve
Yes.
the product of the movie.
No, just in the toy. Like I would like consistent toys. Like the movies are inconsistent,
Now,
but the lore
what
is
if
consistent.
what if you were told, and I don't know, I have to watch the movies again, that George Lucas intentionally made the clone troopers with flat armor, so they were precursors to the stormtrooper, and that's the actual
Like, say
factual
he's full
design.
of shit.
But what if if that's the
Say
case,
he's
like
full of shit.
then you say no, I can't accept this figure. I mean, if that's the accuracy of it,
But I don't think it is.
I
Say
think
he's
it
full of
is.
shit.
Well, maybe we should.
It was
just-
an easy render job.
Maybe I'll have to put Attack of the Clones back in. I love it, man. It actually made me like I don't know where I fall in the prequel scale of love to hate. I think I'm somewhere in the middle, and as I get older, it goes down because I find that I'm hating them more and more as I go. But I was sort of a defender of the prequels until as recently, and I think this makes me sort of appreciate the Clone Trooper more than I did before. And I think that's done its job, and even more so. Even more so, I'll move on. The battle droid. I thought the battle droids were the most useless design of all the Star Wars stuff. Like they were so cheesy. Like Roger, 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 Roger. Like they had to be cute. And this figure is so phenomenal that it makes me wish that George Lucas would. Oh God, I wish they actually don't hate the design as much as I did. I think that maybe if they just made him cool, they would work. It's great. It folds up, but it's scary.
Yeah, do it.
It's scary.
Do it.
Oh
It's
man.
a review, right?
Yeah,
So
it
review
is. But I mean, the problem is with this clone trooper. I want to say first of all, the arms do come off at the shoulders really easily. I love these shoulder flaps. They go up. The one problem with this toy is that it is so
Yeah, that's
fragile, dude.
terrifying.
It is terrifying. I wish. I don't even know if I can do it, man. It is terrifyingly fragile. Oh, I'm scared. I'm gonna do this not on camera because you have to like launch these things up there. But this more or less will give you this is sort of, it's supposed to fold up better, but that sort of shows. But it's really cool. I really love this battle droid.
You know, I'll give Bon a good toy.
I think they do the best toys. I think it makes me feel that the Star Wars black figures are a poor excuse for action figures.
Yeah,
for the
Bandai
price.
figures aren't $20.
That's the
or
problem.
at Toys R Us, you know.
Bam.
Like, how much is this?
That's the thing. I got them at $40, and I got a good. I think that's a pretty reasonable price because I pre-ordered them.
Is that what it goes for though, or does it go?
I
for
think
more,
if you
or
went on eBay right now, they'd be about $50. I think
Mhm.
Motor City Toy Store has them. I don't want to quote Nick's price, but I mean he's always reasonable. I think I'm gonna say about $50 a pop. I'm gonna say, but the market changes so often. But let's just call them a $50 figure. That's a bit extreme,
Yeah,
and
that's
that's where my problem. That's where my issue comes in. I sat on these actually for only about a
the
couple
Boba
hours.
Fett's gonna be sweet.
The Boba Fett's gonna be great.
Yeah.
I sat on them for a little bit because I was gonna just sell them off. I just didn't think I could handle it.
I knew that wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah, I did
That's
too.
pretty
That's
obvious.
just crap. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna sell them off.
No, they really are the best Star Wars figures.
They
you know
are.
what I mean?
They are. They're the best action figures on the market. I'm totally interrupting you, but I don't even care. Because I think that you were so angry about the prequels that
Yeah, I'm sure he's sitting there right now thinking, "Oh, those designs aren't so bad. I never looked at it like that before."
you can't.
Well, I mean, you can make a good toy of a piece of junk, but what do you have? There's nothing
No.
to me looks intimidating about it. Why is that a battle droid? It looks like a I'm not even gonna say it. I'll get
Go
in trouble.
ahead, just say it.
like I've seen Ethiopians that are bulkier than that.
Maybe you
man.
shouldn't have said that.
I know, I told you I shouldn't have, but I mean, that is the wimpiest looking
Design.
thing. I mean, C3 feels tougher looking than that. I mean, I hate that design. And I hate it more that Bandai did a good job of reproducing it. And I'm sorry, I'm trying not to be negative Nancy on all this, but I hate it. Like,
Okay.
it makes me hate the prequels even more. Like, they made this perfect. It looks just like in the movie.
Right.
And it's like, yep. Looks just like in the movie, and I don't like it. But I mean, I like the toy. I love it. Bandai, you guys rule.
Okay, so basically,
They did too good.
They
I guess.
did two
Yeah, I
great
guess
figures.
You could say they did too good of a job.
they did too good of a job. They did. If you're in the market,
Roger.
If you're in the market for the best and most fragile battle droid out there, this is the guy for you. If you are looking for, if you're looking for the, I think it's the best clone trooper. I know you think it should be glossy, but I don't think it should. I think this is it. And if you're willing to spend $50, this is it. My thoughts, and I was talking to Andy about this. I think if they would have just made this battle droid die-cast metal and made it a standalone figure, I think it would have worked really well. But being as fragile as it is, it's part of a collection. Like, I guess they're going to do all the different colors. Like, there is no place in my life for variants of a $50 battle droid. It's just there's no
You
room
have
for
it.
that.
You have one
Variations.
Of
I
them.
have
Oh,
one.
yeah.
And I paid $40 for it, though. It's just a
It's
big
just
difference.
as bad.
Man, it is.
It's
It is.
just as bad.
If I was
Oh.
so financially wealthy that it didn't matter, I would buy everything that Bandai puts out.
I wish I could just be the president of what toys get made, and I just would like say, "Hey, make this," and they'd make it, and like.
What?
I just wish I could decide.
Be the
what
president of toys. I am Brian Kruger, president of
Toys.
toys, and I say, don't make the battle droid.
Yeah.
I
Declared illegal.
Yeah.
Any prequel toys would be declared illegal.
Right. This non-glossy
That was-
clone trooper illegal.
It looks sweet glossy though, wouldn't it?
I don't know. I like the flat. I actually
Cool.
don't. I have an issue with this stormtrooper. I think that they blew it.
Get over it. They didn't blow
They
it.
did.
It's not like you know what the whiny
Mm.
your seam is that what you're whining?
Yeah, it's the
Oh,
seam. It's all
God.
about the seam. It is.
Okay.
All right. Well, you know what? There are people out there that to them the prequels are Star Wars.
It's their Star Wars.
It's their Star Wars, and it's a sad world. Our future
Same
generation.
whiny kids that wear
Yeah.
like knee pads and stuff on their skateboards. Sorry.
You are a curmudgeon
Yeah.
old man today.
Yeah, well, that's their Star Wars for bicycle helmeted children.
But in 2
scared of
weeks,
getting hurt.
there's a
Comes
whole
back.
new generation of
Yeah.
Star Wars, and I just want to say we are going to have an intense episode.
Yes.
You know, there's
Yes.
going to be a billion webcasts out there of people's reviews of
But
Star
only
Wars.
one of them is going to matter.
Only one
Right
is
here.
going to matter,
Yep.
and it is Nerd Out. So please subscribe. My final analysis is: I say if you're, I don't know how to.
He likes every damn figure that comes out that's
That's
Star Wars, so just go
bullshit.
with it.
I bitch about the black figures all the time. Do I
Yeah.
not? Do I not?
Yeah.
Look,
Like them all.
it's a tough thing. I don't think that I can justify $40-$50, but I did it, and I'm gonna keep them, and I love them. But you know what? If you can skip the prequels, if you can handle it, I would say skip them. But that battle droid, I think it made me appreciate the battle droid. Anyways, thanks for watching Nerd Out. We will see you soon. Force Awakens.
Nerd out!
Nerd Out.
He gets a toy that's new. He gets fixated on it, and he will find some way to defend the prequels with him. I guarantee it.